and welcome to this episode of Youth Zone. Today we are going to be discussing the practicals of public speaking, speaking in public. So many times we find it difficult to stand before a group of people from 5, 10, 20 people to express ourselves, and this is a major problem because this is one of the reasons why students sometimes in class find it difficult to raise their hands up in class to ask their teachers questions because they are scared of what their colleagues will say. They are going to laugh at them. They are going to do a lot of things, and that tends to erode the confidence in the students, such that they just don't know how to speak, how to ask questions, how to do a lot of things, how to talk in public. And it affects not just students. A lot of adults also fall in this category where they cannot stand before people to express themselves, to communicate, to say whatever it is they want to say. So this is going to be teaching you how to speak in public. I tell you, it is easy once you get the concept. When you want to talk publicly, it is normal for you to feel this heat coming from your chest region. You feel like it's pulling you. You're feeling this palpitation. Your heart is beating really fast. It is normal, especially if you've never done it before. Your palms may be sweaty, your feet may be sweaty, your voice shaking. It is totally normal. It is absolutely normal. Now, I'll tell you this, and before the next class, I expect that you must have practicalized the things that we discussed today. There are two things you need to know when you want to speak in public. The first thing is the content. What do you want to talk about? What are the things you want to discuss? The second one is your delivery. How do you put it across? First one, content. If you don't have anything to say, there is no point standing up and trying to talk. Just don't step out to blab. If you have something to say, which everybody has something to say, for the purpose of learning, I'll make it very simple. Pick a food, your favorite food. You can either talk about why you like it, why it's your favorite food, or your favorite person, why the person is your favorite person, or how to cook your favorite food. It doesn't matter what you want to talk about. The most important thing is having something to communicate, having something to pass across. Now, how do you communicate it? The delivery. That is where the problem comes in. If you want to talk to an audience, obviously you are standing or sitting before the audience, most likely standing, and you can see everybody seated facing you. The idea of having about 10, 20 people just staring at you could send some frenzy into your bones, some chills into your being. I understand that. But try to ignore. If you want to do this, you have to ignore the fact that everybody is looking at you, or people are judging you, people are evaluating what you're saying and all of that. Put that aside. It's either you pick one person in the audience, just one person, probably your friend or something, or a random person, and try to make eye contact with that person and just speak to that person alone, while ignoring every other person that is seated. Your strategy is you are talking to the whole person, to the whole group, but you are only focusing on one person, and you are thinking and you think you are communicating with that person only. That way, you won't have to focus on every other person. The second and more effective way is to pick a spot at the end of the class, at the end of the group, at the end of the group of people seated. Pick a spot, probably on the wall, behind, or any spot at the back. Focus on that spot and speak directly to that spot. You have to be very audible when you're communicating. You have to speak loud when you're communicating publicly. But focus on that spot and say everything that needs to be said. Once you're able to do this the first time, the next time you are coming on stage to communicate, to speak, you are still going to feel that fear, but not as much as you felt the first time. By the time you do it the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth time, then it starts becoming a part of you. Then it becomes, at a point, as easy as anything. Now, if you are in high school, you are very lucky, because you can now execute this task. In your classroom, pick any topic, whatever topic it is. It can even be a joke. Walk to the front of your class and speak to your classmates. They are the best audience you can ever work with, because you guys, you know yourselves. They are going to give you noise, distraction. They are going to do a lot of things, make faces at you, yell at you, and insult you, abuse you. That is normal. Expect that when you get to bigger stage. But while you are there in your high school, use your classroom as the learning platform. Work with your colleagues, talk to them, crack jokes, do whatever you can in your classroom, and ensure that you have acquired that skill of communicating publicly. If you have any challenge with this, or any feedback or any question, put it in the comment section and I'll be happy to respond to you. I'll see you next time.